Okay, greetings, Earthlings. I'm basically raw dogging this video. Raw dogging. But basically, because I have like an important message and I need to get it out. So basically, I was in my friend group chat and we were talking about how someone's placements were very karmic, and I told her she was doing game over with each generation because it's like they probably didn't finish whatever they were supposed to do the first time. And I end up looking up the picture, you know, when you're playing a video game and it says game over. So I'm looking at the picture that says, looking up for a picture that says game over, and then I see Michael J. Williams. And I know that's like my father's surname. That's like my family surname. And so I'm thinking like, okay, there is Michael Jordan and there is Michael B. Jordan. And then there's Michael Jackson. And I do remember that both Virgo and Aquarius, and I think Capricorn, but I'm not sure what relation Capricorn does for this. In Pisces. Aquarius is supposed to represent Jesus when he returns, but he's supposed to return into the people. And this is why this is called the age of Aquarius. Hence me being Aquarius, etc. And then Virgo is supposed to be Jesus as the incarnation on this earth. So where he was the king, Leo, in the sky when he came on this earth, he was humble, you know, humble Virgo. And so he was able to give himself to serve the people in that way. They were expecting a king. So he's supposed to come back via, and then I think logic too is supposed to be like air through. Jesus is actually supposed to mean logic. For many of you guys that don't know, it shares the same etymological origins as logic. So I go to look up Jordan to see like what is the relation. The J is meaning something. The J to the Jordan is meaning something when you see Michael and Jordan, and I'm looking at Williams here. And so I'm looking it up, and I'm like, well, what is the etymology of the word Jordan? And so I look up, make sure I don't knock something over. I look up the etymology of the word Jordan, and obviously with an ancient word like that, there's not a super hard etymological origin. But what I'm thinking is, I ended up seeing more about the etymology, and it has to do with Yarden. And so I'm thinking that sounds like garden. You know what I'm saying? Even in Spanish, because you know in Spanish the word is jardín, because I used to stay at this resort called El Jardín, and that means garden. And so I'm thinking like in this area between Israel, Jordan, Syria, whatever, you know, this is like the cradle of civilization. You know what I'm saying? That's like basically, you know, where they think the Garden of Eden is anyway, between the rivers of Euphrates and Tigris. Don't ask me how I know this at the top of my head. So I go to look up, like, you know, as I'm researching the etymology of Jordan, I'm seeing that they're basically raping, oh my gosh, the poor river. The river is being raped. They're basically abusing the river. The river is like the percentage of the water is down. You imagine your purpose as a river is to, you know, give water and life to people, and you know they take more than they need. They abuse, they misuse it for the wrong purpose. That's basically like, you know, I've realized that people steal. They steal for power and control. Or they not take for what they need. They take for power and control. Like, you know, when someone steals, you like always assume that they steal out of need. Sometimes they steal out of power and control. That's what I'm learning. I had to learn that the hard way. So they basically are the water percentage is down, they're raping the river. And then it just made me think about how humans are like basically like HIV to this earth. We're like a freaking autoimmune disease, because an autoimmune disease is when the immune system basically attacks the body is attacking itself. You imagine you being a subset of the body, because everything is a derivative of the same thing that is the same thing that is the same thing. So basically we're all different shapes and dimensions and realms of the same shape. So we're a dimension of earth. I explained this in my earth human analogous, but that is the most obvious, with the core being the blood and the magma and whatever, you know, iron in the blood, also in the core of the earth. Water needing water probably to cool things down, keep things regulated temperature wise, also in the body, which is probably why I need to be drinking water right now, because I'm experiencing this. And just everything, the radiation coming from it, it's the same. It's our body temperature. We're all the same. It's all the same. So what I'm saying here is that, and then the diseases, the cities, those are cancers. You know, they talk about beat cancer, were cells that have piled up on each other. Imagine seeing like these little balls. You know, you can't, that's probably what Saturn and all of them, they're trying to get these radiation, trying to break up these cancer cells. That's exactly what Aquarius is about, separating expansions. Okay, expansions in that way. So this is what I'm saying here. We need to get on the ball. Everyone thinks, you know, I want to F this chick. You know, everybody think about effing and they pronouns. Like, okay, like that stuff old. That's why I don't even be into relationships. That's probably why relationships is so easy for me to get a boyfriend, because I'm on a new level. Because I've already surpassed that level, I guess, in my previous lifetimes, from where I don't feel like, oh, you know, that's not that important to me. So this is what I'm trying to get you guys to be on as well. Like, I need you to be on my level. I need to see eye to eye. You're probably like, oh, so slow. It's like, imagine, like, I'm so slow, that I'm so fast, I'm actually slow. So this is the thing what I'm trying to say to you. We are all responsible. That's like the same thing that's happening to me right now. Everybody thinks that they're not responsible. Like, oh, you know, somebody fell down in your family. That's why I disown my family. Because it was like, it's like, you know, family is a blood pack. So why are you my family if you're not helping me? Okay, it doesn't matter that I don't have it. You see me trying to work for it. So it'd be one thing if I wasn't trying to work for it, but even then, you know, the government, even other people, church people, help people that are in need. So there you go. This is what I'm trying to say to you right now. You are responsible for the earth. You are responsible for drug and sex trafficking. You are responsible for all environmental practices that are going wrong. You are responsible for theft and robbery, not just in your neighborhood, but globally. The bombs going off, people being murdered. You don't know all the things. Freaking tigers are gonna be gone. Freaking rhinos are gonna be gone. All the animals won't have a place. These are things that are important. They're important. They're important. Importante. So that's what I'm saying. You are responsible. You are responsible. Everybody think they're not responsible. You are responsible. You're responsible. You're responsible. Today, now. This is there's a quote, and I want to quote it. Okay? I'm putting you in charge. I'm putting you in charge. I'm already working. I'll be working right now. I'll be working every day, trying to get this earth on track. Jeez. Let me do it. Let me do it then. Dang. Every time I try to do it, it's always somebody, everybody in my way, everybody in my way. Y'all in my way. I'm trying to help this earth. Y'all in my way. Y'all in my motherfucking way. Come on. I'm gonna get y'all a quote right now. I'm just talking about how y'all in my way. Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all got my nerves. What's the name of that show? I'm gonna quote this. Okay, it's about accepting your destiny. I want to say Destiny's Child. That's my sun, moon, and rising sign. So I just want to say, who Destiny's Child? I'm Destiny's Child. It says here, destiny is a gift. Okay, it's a gift. Destiny is a gift. Some go their entire lives living an existence that is quiet, as a quiet desperation. Here, let me see if I can do it, because it's put as a monologue here. Living existence as a quiet desperation. Never learning the truth that what feels as though a burden pushing down on your shoulders is actually a sense of purpose that lifts us to greater heights. Never forget that fear is but a precursor to valor. That to strive and triumph it in the face of fear is what it means to be a hero. Don't think. Become. I am. Don't become. I am. That's what my MC is in. I am me. I am. Okay. So listen to me again, okay? Destiny is a gift. Some gifts. Not a gift. Stop playing. Stop playing all the time. Y'all play too dang much. Destiny is a gift. Some go their entire lives living existence as a quiet desperation, never learning the truth that what feels as though a burden pushing down on their shoulders is a quiet sense of purpose that lifts us to greater heights. Never forget that fear is a precursor to valor, that to strive and triumph in the face of fear is what it means to be a hero. Don't think. Become. Okay? So that's basically what I'm gonna say. You know, the same thing I'm regular, because I'm gonna dry upload this. Like, subscribe to my channel, buy my book. You're not gonna understand it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everything.